Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. This reading is for the new moon in Leo. It's a Lionsgate portal new moon taking place for everybody August 4th, 2024. So you don't have to have Leo anywhere in your astrological chart to be able to watch this reading. What I do on my channel every month is take a look at new moon and full moon energies to see what is happening for us collectively. So full moon is often a time where we will let things go, change things up in our journey, release things that aren't working in order to then create the space to set new intentions at new moon or welcome new things into our life at that time. So it's always curious to me to see what it is we might be changing, switching up, letting go at full moon, and what it is we might be setting our intention for and or welcoming in at new moon times. So I start with a fortune reading card or an oracle system just to try to get the energy started to see what the main energy and theme is for the particular full moon or new moon reading I'm doing. That's what I'm going to do again for you today. So again, main energy or theme of this particular new moon in Leo taking place for everybody August 4th, 2024. So let's see, main energy and theme of the new moon in Leo. Let's see, one card. Main energy or theme. Then I also have the Vintage Wisdom Oracle. Let's see, main energy or theme of this particular new moon in Leo. August 4th, 2024, taking place for all of us. What is this energy all about? Main energy or theme. All right, and you know what? If I need more cards, I will grab off to the side. Let me real quick grab my final oracle because I forgot to put it on the table, and that will be the Sacred Forest oracle card that I'll be using for you for the very end. So let's start here with the oracle cards to see what the main energy or theme is all about, and I'm also going to follow up with tarot. All right, so we have a beautiful hourglass that says patience, slow down, change your attitude, clear your mind. And then we have release. That's interesting, right? Because at the end of the day, oftentimes full moon energy is about releasing. And maybe that's exactly what you're doing. Maybe you're kind of slowing down and taking a break from something in order to, the feeling is release the last vestiges of something that is lingering. So that way you truly are free to welcome in new things at new moon. So it says slow down, change your mind, or change your attitude and clear your mind. Yeah, and also I think it's a long time coming. So you might be releasing something and making space for the new things to come, the new things that you've been patiently waiting for, it feels like. But it kind of feels like there's just one little hiccup, interestingly enough, that needs to be kind of snipped away. Like cutting a string or cord that's lingering in some way. But again, the feeling of the patience card is saying if you do have to let something go, don't do it impulsively. Think it through, take your time, and make the final cut where you need to. Think it through, clear your mind, shift your mindset, your perspective, and then proceed with the snipping away, right? That's the image I keep getting. Scissors, cutting a string, snipping away of that final thing, that final cord, that final tie. So that way you truly are free for this new moon. Let's see. Oh yeah, look at that. So you can receive abundance. That's what this is telling me. Let it go so you can receive. Let go to let in, all right? That's what this new moon is all about, letting go to let in. Now, some of you might have already done the work of letting go, of releasing. Maybe that's what you did with the last full moon to prepare to receive the abundance you've been patiently waiting for and all those good things that come with it for this new moon. So I think some of you have already done that work. I apologize. My little guy, whenever he hears thunderstorms, and it is thundering and lightning outside. So again, it's about you doing the work to let go, to wrap things up, to snip away, to cut away what's not working, to make the space, to receive new things at this new moon time. So that way you can receive more. It's about receiving more. And it seems like you've been patient, waiting for something to turn around. And it seems that now is the time where you're going to start to see those things finally turn around. And I say turn around because we have the hourglass on the table and the tables are turning. That's the vibe. Whenever you have an hourglass and it's run its course, well, it turns, you have to turn it in the other direction. So it's giving me the vibe that the tables are turning and it's about time, right? You've been patient. You've been waiting for things to turn around in a positive way. And now they are. And it's because you've made the room, you created the space so it can thrive and you could receive more. So I feel like the time is now and this is your time. This is your time. You've been patient. It's beautiful. It does feel like it's well-deserved at the end of the day, right? This beautiful abundance is well-deserved because you've been patient. You did the work, you released, you let go, you cut away wasn't working. And if you haven't done that yet, you're in the process of doing it now. That's why it says slow down, change your mind, clear your mind, or change your attitude so that way you can release what's not working and you can prepare to receive more abundance at the same time. Okay. Yeah, I feel like something has definitely run its course. That's why there's the release energy on the table. And now the tables are turning, or the hourglass is shifting or turning in the other direction for you. So you can receive more abundance and all the things that you've been patiently maybe manifesting or waiting for. I think you have been immensely patient. You've waited a long time for this abundance, this beauty and abundance to come your way. Whoa, yeah, see? We have the Chariot energy and the Death card. By the way, I'm using the Wandering Star Tarot. So, absolutely. Release, right, ties into the Death card. Something has to be let go to prepare for the change that's incoming. So some of you, like I said, have already done the work to prepare for the change so that way you could receive new things. It says transformation, new beginnings, right, metamorphosis, a rebirth of some sort. An ending had to take place to then receive the abundance that comes with the new at this new moon. You are successfully moving forward in the right direction with this Chariot energy, okay? This is about you harnessing your energy, your gifts, your talents, everything about you, bringing yourself into balance, harmony, alignment so you can move forward and leave the past behind. I always say with the Chariot, it is about leaving something in the dust because you're going full steam ahead and there's a forward focus with the Chariot. It's like the Chariot doesn't have to look, have time to look back on things of the past. Those things are fully behind him and all he's focused on is what lies ahead. And that is your energy. You are successfully with the Chariot moving forward in the right direction after a period of release, endings, closures, letting go, closing out of chapters in the journey where it wasn't serving anymore. Or you're successfully moving forward as the result of you choosing, right, to take those steps of release, let go, and severing ties, right, cutting away of what, of what doesn't work anymore. So like I said, some of you in the process of cutting away, some of you already done it. But no matter what stage of the process or the game you're in, this is about endings and conclusions so you can successfully move forward and rebirth and reinvent yourself in some way so you can receive new things, new abundance, and flourish in ways that you haven't before, right? After a period of waiting, patience, right? Patience. It's been a long time coming, and it's taken maybe a long time even for some of you to close out a chapter in the journey that was lingering for a long time. Again, all this feels like is the last snip, right, of what's not working. Cutting away the last little ties that bind so you can open yourself up to receive more, so you can flourish and fully spread your wings and fly, become the beautiful metamorphic energy of the butterfly. You've done a lot of transmuting, healing, releasing, mending of yourself. And it does feel like also there's this feeling of integration that I'm getting from this energy. You're integrating past, present, and future. So that way you're balanced and in alignment, and there won't be anything getting in your way from pursuing what truly is meant for you or belongs to you with this beautiful, abundant energy there. Because you're about to receive gifts of blessings and abundance and things that have been long overdue. This is your time to receive beauty, bounty, blessings, harvest even, and abundance. I mean, we are closing out the summer months, entering into harvest time. So it makes sense with that abundance energy there. Let's see. And if I need more cards, I will grab off to the side. Oh, wow. Now, some of you have been struggling with letting go, right? Nine of Wands, definitely feeling a little bit winded. This is the word that this is giving me, interestingly enough. It says strength, support, boundaries, and yeah, strength, support, and boundaries. Maybe setting healthy boundaries for yourself. Maybe one of the ways that you have been releasing or bringing things to a close is, right, saying enough is enough. And that is a healthy or setting a healthy boundary for yourself when you say, I'm done with this situation. I need to move forward in the direction that's calling me. And bringing something to a close is definitely setting a healthy boundary for yourself. But the feeling of this Nine of Wands, for whatever reason, like I said, it was giving me the vibe of feeling winded, right? It's like you're at the last leg with that card. You're at the very tail end. It's the number 9, so it's approaching the conclusion of something. And we see the endings of something here with the Death, because it's a ending card. It's a transition and change card. It's one chapter closing or one door closing so another can open. So we see that you're in the throes of crossing the threshold from one chapter of life to the next. But in the process of making those changes or closing out those cycles, you're tired. You're kind of energy of exhaustion here with the Nine of Wands. You're winded. And it's because you've been through so much with that Nine of Wands. And that energy is kind of like, well, I don't know how much more I can go. I don't know how much more I can do. I don't know how much more I can give. I've given all I can. I've done all I can. And sometimes with that card, you're just feeling weary of the journey. So again, I think that Nine of Wands, if anything, is just emphasizing what you've been through. It's emphasizing the struggle of the journey. And at the end of the day, though, despite how tough the journey has been, you are tired. You are a little beat up by life, maybe with the Nine of Wands, but you're still standing. And you're reflecting with the Nine of Wands always as an energy of a warrior spirit, right? So it makes sense, right? At the end, when you approach the finish line of something, you are gonna be tired, right? I feel like you've been running marathons. That's why I keep getting the word winded. This journey has been a long one, a long, exhausting one. And you would be like the Nine of Wands at the very, very end of it, before you can finally release and lay down that burden to receive your blessings. All right, let's see what else we have. Oh, see, look, that's crazy. Yeah, King of Pentacles, right? Doesn't that fall very much in alignment, right, with the abundant energy of this card here? So yeah, definitely King of Pentacles, reliable, visionary, generous, abundant, prosperous, right? He has a lot of earthly, tangible blessings. A lot of them, a lot of the ones or the blessings that he basks in are because of his labor, because of his earthly efforts, his endeavors, his goals being achieved. So he can bask in the bounty, right, of all he's created. So yeah, you're tired. But the thing is, that journey, despite what it took to get to your blessings, is you'll see that it's worth it with his energy, because he can finally get to the finish line and breathe a sigh of relief, right, and enjoy what's ahead of him. He can sit in his throne and just observe his surroundings and be grateful, right, with gratitude that he has everything he needs and more. He feels safe, he's secure, he's safely grounded, his goals achieved. He can just appreciate all that he has been gifted with. So I do feel like, if anything, yeah, it's been tiresome. It's been a long journey. The closing out or changes that you've been experiencing, or that you have been prompting for yourself, it's been a long road. And it's saying now that's funny, because I feel like this patience card is giving on a whole new meaning now too, an additional meaning at least, where it's saying just slow down. You can finally slow down, right? You've been on the road towards change for a long time, and you've been exhausted. But the King of Pentacles can finally slow the hell down, and he can finally enjoy everything that he has. You see? And he could clear his mind and just be appreciative of his bounty, of his blessings, of his abundance, and his goals achieved. So I think you're on the path to just receive. That's what it is. Receive. Finally. It's been a long time. Definitely been a long time coming. I'm curious to see what's underneath the deck as a hidden energy or influence we may or may not be aware of, right? That's why it's a card we can't see. So what's hidden? What is playing an influence in this whole situation? Oh, wow. Queen of Swords. Fascinating. It says strength, ambition, truth. Yeah, strength, ambition, truth. You know, she does see things clearly for what they are. So your eyes are being opened. You have a whole perspective. Interestingly enough, it does tie in to changing your attitude and clearing your mind with her energy. Underneath the surface, you're seeing life more clearly. You're more aware of what you need to know. You gained knowledge, wisdom through all your trials and tribulations. She's the backbone of Steel Queen. So at the end of the day, everything that she's experienced has made her who she is. It's made her clever. It's made her smarter. It's made her more aware. Nothing slips past her energy. So in a sense, right, everything that you've been through, it might have been tough. It might have been a struggle. But if it made you wiser, smarter, sharper for it, then can you be mad, right, at the journey? If it molded and shaped you into this very tough, strong person when all is said and done. And she lives her truth, Queen of Swords energy. You're living more authentically. You're learning to live more authentically. You're learning to feel more secure in your own skin, right? Or comfortable in your own skin. And that is the energy that's you're embodying underneath the surface, but it's also strengthening your resolve. And it's putting you in a position, I don't know why I'm getting feeling of a little bit of a stoicism, right? Coming from her. But what it's saying is this is the energy you've taken on, all in preparation of receiving the abundance that's coming your way. So when you receive your gifts of blessings and abundance and your goals achieved, trust that they are well earned. They're well earned. And at the end of the day, you've been through so much to get to the point of basking in those blessings. Never feel guilty, okay, for the blessings of abundance you're about to receive. I think this new moon is opening you up to so many beautiful things in all different areas of life, spiritually, physically, mentally, emotionally, tangibly, right? It's opening you up to all these things. And don't ever think that you're undeserving for a moment of the gifts that are about to come to you. Because sometimes we can get humbled. We can get humbled and overwhelmed by the blessings when they start to finally freaking pour in, right? When they finally start to pour in, we're humbled, deeply humbled. And that's a good thing. And be grateful. But at the end of the day, no, okay? Don't think for a moment that you don't deserve the things that are coming your way, all the positive gifts that are coming your way, because you do. You've been through enough. This is your time. It's finally the tables are finally turning in your favor and in your direction. You're going to be able to slow down and just appreciate everything you've been through after trudging away on the journey for so long. And not only will you gain physical blessings of abundance, but you've also gained a resolute nature, a feeling of having gained so much wisdom on the journey and through the changes thus far too. So you're mentally prepared to receive these blessings. You're totally mentally, physically, spiritually, and emotionally prepared to receive what's about to come your way. Sometimes when we're not prepared for the blessing might try to come to us, but then it slips through our fingers. In this case, I feel that that King of Pentacles is very, very stable. So when the blessings of abundance, when the blessings of abundance finally come through, he's safe, he's secure, he's well grounded within his nature. Those blessings aren't going to slip through his fingers. Queen of Swords underneath the surface is because you are wise, smart, clever, astute. You are very highly aware and intuitive. And yeah, all those things combined create a safe container to receive the blessings when they finally come through. It's not going to slip through your fingers. You're safe with the King of Pentacles energy, and you're also very smart and intelligent. So it won't. Just know that when it does, it's well deserved. And yeah, you've been made strong, Queen of Swords energy, through the process of arriving at these blessings of abundance and these goals achieved. You've been made strong, but that was necessary to protect it once it finally came through. To protect it, to protect you. See if we can get one more. So I would expect that this new moon is opening the door, right? It's helping you to cross the threshold from old to new. And this is what you're arriving at. You're arriving at your abundance, your safety, your security, your well-being. But you've been mentally prepared for this through everything you've been through. You've been made strong, tough, resilient, 9 of Wands. Through the changes, you're successfully moving in the right direction of this, right? This is the trajectory. You move forward, you make your progress, things change, you're made strong, but know that you're supported. You close out doors where you need to so you can receive more. Yeah, look at that renewed faith. So, excuse me, I feel like this abundance that's coming in is also going to help renew your faith in yourself, in the journey, that it'll help show you or prove to you that it was all worth it, that no struggle, 9 of Wands, or change that you endured, despite how tough it's been, was in vain. None of it was in vain. It's going to show you that. Okay, old friends, good memories. That's a feeling of a little bit of nostalgia, right? And we can sometimes feel that way when we are closing out a part of our life that, you know, has run its course. Again, the hourglass. Everything runs out eventually. But, you know, it's like old friends, good memories. Yeah, we can look back on the past and we can kind of appreciate it for what it taught us and what it brought us, right? And look back on it with fondness. Again, like I said, if you've been through it, been there, back again, you know, if it taught you things, it made you wiser, made you smarter, made you more resilient. How could you be mad at it if it molded and shaped you into the person that you are? But again, that molding and shaping had to take place in order to prepare you to receive and to hold what is about to be bestowed upon you. Hold it safely and securely, right? Yes. Look at that. Success and perseverance. So you will succeed. You will persevere. And then we have this amazing energy of the Chariot again, confirming, right? Confirming. I'm trying to get a zoom in for whatever reason. There we go. Confirming the journey being successful, and that your perseverance, again, 9 of Wands, Queen of Swords, your perseverance is going to pay off big time, successfully. Yeah, this is your time to shine. This is your time to receive. Major cycle is closing out, so you can reinvent, rebirth, renew, restore yourself, enter into new things. And what you're stepping into, again, you're going from releasing to receiving, to letting go to letting in. And what is being let in is all this beauty and abundance and bounty. Okay, after a period of struggle, after some difficulties, but you have been fully supported. You know, no struggle has been in vain is what this is saying. If it's helping you to arrive at the goals and the visions and all the gifts and the blessings that you are worthy of. So I have the beautiful Sacred Forest Oracle. Let's see if we can get a final Oracle message for this new moon in Leo. It's about you charging full steam ahead, Chariot energy, into this new chapter of your journey, so you can receive beauty and abundance in your life like never before, it feels like. But it's been such a long time coming. You've been patient, persistent, resilient. Something is gonna renew or restore your faith in yourself and in the journey as well. So expect that. It might be a shift in perspective, like it says, slow down, change your attitude, clear your mind. There's something about this new moon that is gonna, it's like a light switch being flipped, right? And it's suddenly, again, Queen of Swords, hyper aware, right? You being made hyper aware of what you need to know, see, understand, and kind of observe. And in the seeing clearly, in the knowing clearly, something restores and renews your faith to the point where you're feeling positive in the way that things are headed, or in the direction that things are headed. So let's see. Okay, so yeah, it says flow. Meandering pathway, flow. Let's see what we can learn from this card. Bear with me 1 second. I'm going to find it directly from the book. All right. So bear with me. I'm going to zoom in here to try to... There we go. It says, as you saunter down the pathway, you are not sure what is around the next corner. Ha! Right? Isn't that interesting? Because when you close something out, you don't know what lies ahead necessarily, right? When you walk or cross the threshold from old to new, you don't know 100% what's on the other side of a change. But it says, you're not sure what is around the next corner, but you are relishing the moment. You gaze at the interplay of light and dark, of the leaves of the trees, and inhale the fresh forest air. All is well. You know that you don't have to see your destination. All that is required is to enjoy the journey. When life presents you a meandering path rather than a straight shot to a goal, you can feel frustrated. Nine of Wands, right? Yeah, all the struggle along the way. You might bemoan the fact that the path seems aimless and roundabout and that you can't see what's ahead. On the other hand, you can just enjoy the voyage. If life right now seems to have some sinuous curves, bends, loops, and turns, don't despair. All is as it should be. This card is suggesting that you relinquish control to the path forward and just see where it takes you. You don't have to have all the answers to succeed. You don't have or need to know what tomorrow holds to have an astounding future. Simply sit back and enjoy the ride. Let's see, where did I lose my place? Yeah. You'll get to exactly where you need to be for your highest good. The spirit of the meandering pathway says everything falls into place when you don't resist the flow of the meandering pathway of life. Allow the path to take you where you need to go. Don't hurry or resist it. Simply let go and surrender and enjoy the journey. And we know that you are on a journey. Okay, right there. It says journey. You are on the journey right now towards major change. And some of these changes may have been daunting and frustrating, like I said, and you've been feeling the struggle of it all. But it's still leading you to your blessings. It's still leading to your goals achieved. It's still leading you to your bounty and your abundance. You will have success and perseverance, right? And you would have made, interestingly enough, you would have made a lot of memories along the way to getting to this point, is what this is saying. Okay? And it'll all be worth it when you're in a position of achieving your goal, right? And we know that the King of Pentacles achieves what he sets out to achieve, because he's basking in it. He's sitting in it. He's sitting amongst the blessing of what he's hustled for, struggled for, envisioned for himself, manifested for himself. He's living the physical manifestation of the abundance, right? Despite the amount of time it might have taken to get to that point. he can relish it, he can slow down and enjoy what he's created. And that's what's about to take place for you with this particular new moon in Leo. Let's go ahead and roll the dice to get angel numbers. If you're not familiar with my channel, I roll the dice. The dice numbers, when they show up, can confirm a lot of what is already said in the reading and or provide you with a particular message you need in the moment. Personally, I don't recommend a source to look up the numbers because there's a lot on the internet. I want you to kind of take your own journey to research the numbers for yourself. Find a source that connects with your heart. Allow that to be your guide. Also take the journey, because sometimes when you do, you come across other signs, synchronicity, serendipity. Spirit needs you to find, and I want to make sure you find that magic for yourself. Likewise, if you can please refrain from putting the number interpretation in the comment section for the same reason. We want to give everybody a chance to find that magic for themselves too. So let's see what the number is for your reading this new moon, August 4th, 2024. All right, we have a 12. That is a 3. See that? Sorry for the blur. My camera's not adjusting. And we have 0. So 1230 is your angel number. I'm going to go ahead and put that number in the screen for you. See what it brings to you. Again, just try to go with the flow through the changes as you're experiencing them. But just know that everything you're going through right now is opening the door at this new moon to lead you to your blessings. So enjoy the gifts that come through as a result of these changes. So I send you much love. Thank you so much for joining me. If you feel that this has helped and connected for you in some magical way, please let me know in the comment section down below. Like, share, subscribe to support this channel. Consider joining my channel membership also for exclusive content and readings I put out for members only. You could also support me further by visiting my Etsy store. I have starseed t-shirts I designed myself, tarot readings upon availability. I also have moldavite and other beautiful gems and crystals there, handmade crystal jewelry there that I make myself as well. I appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you so much for joining me today and taking the time to spend with me. Much love to you wherever you are. Be well, be safe, take care. Happy new moon, and always keep shining.